Hello, beautiful people. Let me show you how to make this soft, fluffy donuts with ease. In my bowl, I brought in milk. I also brought in yeast and sugar. And we're going to mix this to combine properly. It's important to note that it's your yeast that will help your dough to rise, except you're using a self-rising flour. If you're not sure, you cover this for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it should bloom like this. If it doesn't show any foamy signs, please discard it and get another one. Otherwise, your donuts will not rise. And I brought in eggs. I also brought in strawberry flavor. You can use any flavoring of your choice. And we'll also mix this to dissolve the egg yolks completely. Mix this till everything comes in together. And I brought in the flour and salt. Start mixing this to form a dough. We'll mix this until all the dry flour is completely absorbed into the wet mixture. And when I'm not able to mix it again with my spatula, I came in with my clean hands. Now I brought in butter, and we're going to mix this butter to be completely absorbed into the dough. To help with that, I'll transfer this to my work table and have the scraper handy, and we'll start kneading this. We'll knead this between 10 to 15 minutes depending on how good you are with hand kneading. If you have a stand mixer, please go ahead and knead with it. At first, this might seem so sticky. Don't be tempted to add in lots of flour to accommodate it. Knead it for about 2 minutes, and if it's still very sticky, you come in with a couple tablespoons of flour. And if by any chance it's too hard, you add in a little water or a little milk to loosen it up. And when we got it to this soft and stretchy dough, we'll turn this into a ball shape and roll it nice and tight. I spread out a little flour so that this wouldn't stick when we are proofing it for a little while. I also spread out flour on top of the dough so that it wouldn't stick to my plastic wrap. And we'll cover this and allow this to rest for about 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, this has risen a little bit, and we're going to stretch this out, deflate the bubbles in the dough, and we're going to cut this. I cut this into 12 pieces. If you want exact measurement for each dough, use your kitchen scale to weigh it, but I randomly cut mine. And we're going to pick each dough per time and turn this into a ball shape. If it's a bit sticky, dust your fingers with a little flour and roll this into a ball shape, and we'll pinch this tightly. This is very important because if it's not tightly pinched, it can open up in the oil. And to further seal it, I'm going to roll it on my work table till it's nice and round. And I place them in my pan. I lightly flour this pan so that this dough wouldn't be stuck after proofing it. It's very important. You can also use parchment paper, and I cover this with a plastic wrap before covering it with my clean kitchen towel. This will help to retain the heat and moisture in the dough, and will allow this sit for about 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes depending on the humidity of your area. Mine has risen so well. Now let's go and fry. You'll need a deep pan to fry this and lots of oil, and the oil shouldn't be too hot. We're frying on low to medium heat. We'll bring in the dough must be floating. It shouldn't sink into the oil. And after 2 minutes on this side, I'm going to flip it to the other side, and we'll fry for a minute on this other side because the oil is hotter at this time. And we're going to take it out from the oil. I usually will bring it out with my serviette paper to help drain some of the oil. It's important to note that you use low heat to fry this. If your oil is too hot, it's going to burn so fast without cooking well on the inside. And if your oil is not hot enough, it's going to soak up lots of oil. Making donuts can be tricky, but if you follow these simple steps, you're going to have amazing donuts. And usually I'll spread this out to cool completely because these are very soft and fluffy. I call them pillow donuts. If you have this for an order and you pack this immediately, it's going to be squashed. I always say that homemade recipes are the best, and every meal is possible in your kitchen. I hope you learned a thing or more from this video. Remember, at Glory Homemaker, we give you value for your time. These donuts were so soft, fluffy, and delicious, and everyone wanted some more. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.